Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into some pretty deep topics: sin, freedom, and responsibility. These words get thrown around a lot, but what do they actually mean for our daily lives? Let's break it down in a way that makes sense. First up, let's talk about sin. Now, this isn't about making you feel guilty. It's about understanding our choices. In Christian tradition, there's a distinction made between mortal and venial sin. Think of it like this. Venial sin is like a small scratch. It's a mistake. It hurts our relationship with God and others, but it doesn't completely break it. Maybe you told a small lie, got a little too angry, or were a bit lazy. These actions weaken our virtue, but they don't sever our connection to God's grace. It's like having a static-filled phone call. You can still hear the other person, but the connection isn't clear. These are the everyday stumbles we all make. Mortal sin, on the other hand, is much more serious. It's like deliberately hanging up the phone and cutting off the connection entirely. For a sin to be considered mortal, three things need to happen. First, the act itself has to be gravely serious. Think of things like murder, adultery, or completely rejecting God. Second, you have to know it's seriously wrong. You can't accidentally commit a mortal sin. You must have full knowledge that what you're doing is a big deal. Third, you have to do it with full consent of your will. This means you chose it freely, without being forced or pressured in a way that took away your freedom. So, it's a combination of a serious action, knowing it's wrong, and freely choosing to do it anyway. It's a conscious, deliberate turning away from God. Now, why does this distinction matter? Because it highlights the importance of our intention and our knowledge. We're not just robots. Our inner world, our thoughts, intentions, and awareness is crucial. Two people could do the exact same thing on the outside, but for one, it might be a small misstep, and for another, a profound rejection of good. God looks at the heart. This isn't a cosmic game of gotcha. It's about relationship. Mortal sin is what happens when we consciously and freely decide to end that relationship. Venial sins are the bumps and bruises that happen within it. This brings us to our next big idea: freedom. When we hear the word freedom, we often think of doing whatever I want. I want to stay up all night, eat a whole tub of ice cream, and not answer to anyone. And in a way, that's a part of freedom, the ability to choose. But is that all there is to it? If freedom is just about indulging every whim, it can quickly lead to a pretty empty and chaotic life. It can even become a form of slavery. If you're a slave to your anger, your appetites, or your pride, are you truly free? Christian thought offers a different perspective. It says true freedom isn't just the ability to choose, but the ability to choose the good. It's freedom asterisk for asterisk something, not just freedom asterisk from asterisk rules. Think of a master musician. Are they free? Absolutely. They can play whatever they want. But they achieve that freedom through years of discipline, practice, and learning the rules of music. They didn't just randomly hit keys. Their discipline gave them the freedom to create beautiful music. In the same way, our freedom is meant to lead us to something beautiful: love. The ultimate purpose of our freedom is to love God and to love our neighbor. That's the highest good we can choose. When we use our freedom to be patient, kind, generous, and forgiving, we are living in the fullness of our purpose. We are becoming the people we were created to be. This kind of freedom doesn't feel like a restriction. It feels like fulfillment. It's the freedom of an eagle soaring, not a leaf being blown about by the wind. Choosing the good, choosing love, strengthens our freedom. Choosing what's harmful, what's selfish, actually diminishes it. It traps us in cycles of our own making. And this is where responsibility comes in. Because we are free, we are responsible. Our choices have consequences for ourselves and for others. We can't just say, "Oh well, that's just how I am." Our freedom gives us the power to change, to grow, and to take ownership of our actions. When we make a mistake, especially a serious one, responsibility means acknowledging it, seeking forgiveness, and trying to make things right. This is what confession and reconciliation are all about. It's not a punishment. It's a healing process. It's God saying, "I know you turned away, but the door is always open. You can always come back." Responsibility means understanding that your life isn't just about you. Your choices create ripples that affect your family, your friends, and your community. When you choose to be a person of integrity and love, you become a source of light for others. When you choose selfishness and darkness, you contribute to the brokenness of the world. So, our freedom is a gift, but it's also a serious responsibility. It's the power to co-create a world of love and goodness, or to contribute to its opposite. So, how do we put this all together? It starts with self-awareness. Pay attention to your choices, big and small. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? What is my intention? Cultivate a desire for the good. This is what we call forming your conscience. Read, pray, and seek wisdom so that you can better discern right from wrong. And when you stumble, which we all do, don't fall into despair. Get back up. Acknowledge your mistake, learn from it, and accept the mercy that is always offered. Remember the musician. The path to true freedom is through discipline. For us, that discipline is the daily choice to love, to be patient, to be kind, even when it's hard. It's training our hearts to desire what is truly good. Over time, making those good choices becomes easier. It becomes second nature. And that is when we start to experience real freedom, the freedom to love fully and to live joyfully. Our choices really do matter. They shape who we become, they impact the world around us, and they define our relationship with God. It's a profound and sometimes daunting reality, but it's also an incredible invitation. An invitation to use our freedom not for our own selfish gain, but for the greatest adventure of all, learning to love. Thanks so much for watching today. I know this was a heavy topic, but I hope it gave you something valuable to think about. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more conversations like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.